Key among the issues highlighted at the summit in Kampala was the image of the profession, which has been tainted with corruption. Delegates of the summit, running under the theme Professionalizing the Procurement Function, were tasked to work hard to improve the damaged image.
Of course, it's not all of you that are very unethical, but we see the few cases of unethical behavior, and we hope that as a profession we should keep talking about these things and find how best we can address them.
The Accountant General, Lawrence Semakula, cited a number of challenges, including low remuneration, which compromises the officers.
So it's something that we really have to talk about candidly, and you cannot keep somebody is procuring worth billions and billions, and you are paying him in tens of thousands, not even a million. So something that really we need to look at.
Peli Mugasi, the chairperson of the Institute of Procurement Professionals of Uganda, says corruption cuts across the value chain, but it is often the procurement officers who are sacrificed.
Because even when you read those stories, the heading will be saying procurement. When you go inside, you'll discover it's not necessarily the procurement officer. Yes, it is someone else in the process, either the accounting officer or whatever. And I'm not saying they don't do it at all, but I'm telling you a lot of times it's not them.
She highlighted the need for a law to regulate and professionalize them like the accountants and engineers.
We will need a law that gives us the mandate to do what we are supposed to do. Because sometimes our team or our group also needs protection, needs to be talked for in cases where they are not party to anything, instead of just rounding them up.
The Executive Director of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority, Benson Turamia, says they have undertaken several interventions, including automation, to address the problem of corruption in the procurement process.
Having digitalization and people submitting bids from online, that will definitely eliminate the physical interface between the bidder and the government official.
The Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert, challenged the Institute to raise a breed of officers with integrity. Mao wants the procurement officers to help government save resources by cutting public expenditure, given the threat of reducing donor support over the anti-homosexuality law.
Many of the things that we read about show that government spends a lot of money, and yet government, on account of bulk procurement, should be saving money. I heard rumors that the famous roofing materials were procured at double the price.
He asked them to resist pressure from politicians to engage in fraudulent or luxurious procurement and advised them to work within the law.
Some people have connections on account of family, on account of previous positions they have held, and they come and threaten procurement officers, telling them, you know, this company has big people behind it, so they must win the contract. So I have urged the procurement professionals to have the courage and the backbone to stand firm and apply the law.
Benjamin Jumbe, NTV Weekend Edition.